Today was a huge day for gaming, but an even bigger day for the future of WWE 2K25. Now, we found out a lot today, but before we get into it, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe if you guys have been enjoying the content. We are on our way to 15,000 subscribers. Let's go ahead and get into it. WWE 2K made an announcement today letting us know that they are returning back to Switch consoles, and this is really good because now we will have WWE games to go. Now, I play a lot on the Steam Deck and I play WWE games on there, but it seems like since they're not optimized, we don't really get the full fleshed out experience. Now with the Switch, there is a very good chance that the game is going to be well optimized to play on the Switch, so I am excited to see what that can look like. Now, the last time that we've seen the franchise on the Nintendo Switch, it was pretty bad. And that was WWE 2K18. There was a lot of issues with that game. It just wasn't in a very good space at the time. But now we do have hopes. The Nintendo Switch goes all the way up to 120 frames per second, and I think that that is a huge upgrade from what we were seeing with the last Switch. Now, a lot of the bigger issues with 2K18 had to do with frame rates. The Elimination Chamber matches wouldn't work. The titles just didn't look good. The game would move in slow motion due to the frame rates. Now with the Switch allowing games to go all the way up to 120, it does leave room for improvement, and just not room, lots of room for improvement. I'm really looking forward for the console and just really seeing what they have in store for us. Now, there is an $80 price tag on their games, and that is a little bit worrisome because 2K may very well follow suit, and we may be looking at an $80 game in the future. That's a problem in its own, but again, they haven't done it yet, so we're not even gonna talk about it too much, but it's definitely something to point out at the very moment. I am happy that we are going to get a copy of the game on Switch simply because we have a bigger audience over from Nintendo coming over and playing this game. This is a really big opportunity for 2K to make things right since 2K18. Now, in terms of community creations, we don't know if this is going to be a big thing because community creations could very likely be on last gen for the Switch, or it could just be cross-platform with Xbox and PlayStation. Obviously, we still don't know the ecosystem, and honestly, we don't even know if 2K25 may even make it on this Switch console. It could be 26, but the only reason why I think that it's 25 is because we are still very early into the release of this game, and June is almost right around the corner when you think about it, so they can go on ahead and throw it in there because the Switch will need games on the market to obviously want to drive fans into getting the Switch too. So again, it's very well possible that Switch fans and people that actually enjoy playing the Nintendo Switch that are looking forward to that console will be able to get their hands on WWE 2K25 for that console. So I am super excited about that and thought it was worth talking about. Now let's go on ahead and get into for what you guys really came for. Let's talk about the locker code. Get ready, number 4 WM. Make sure y'all going ahead and enter it, man. You're gonna get a Roman Reigns Persona card that we saw last year that you had to spend money for. I had to pull that Amethyst Sami Zayn to then face The Rock to then get Roman Reigns. Now this Roman Reigns is completely free, which has me excited because now we may be seeing some different Persona cards this year compared to what we've seen. We've already gotten Dominic Mysterio for free, Roman Reigns Persona for free. I just think that we are in a really good space right now in terms of rewards for my faction. We got the CM Punk for free as well, Bloodline Solo Sikoa for free as well. And the best part about these Persona cards being free is that you are allowed to now edit them, which allows more than just, you know, one attire for the Persona card. You're now able to personalize Man Bun Roman, give him the OTC t-shirt, just do different things of that nature, which I really enjoy with the Persona cards, because that was something that we really had a problem with last year. And now the fact that we can go on ahead and do different things like this now and add different tops and attires to them just makes it 10 times better, man. So this is something that I definitely wanted to point out, as you guys already know, but it's just really cool being able to do stuff like this. Obviously I wouldn't put this out there, but just something to notice and something to point out. So I'll definitely be on the lookout on community creations for different attires of Roman Reigns. Now we're gonna get into Randy Orton's situation in just a minute for that Persona card, but this is good. Make sure y'all going ahead and enter that code. It is an Emerald card. It's not gonna do much for you in your lineup, but you will have this available across all modes once you enter it. So super dope on 2K. Shout out to them for getting us this Persona card for free. And this is honestly a lot of the Persona cards how it should be. This is the way that we should be getting them, either this or grinding for them. I know that they're always going to throw the little money things in there, but if we can just get a happy balance where we're still getting some of these Persona cards through locker codes, I think that, you know, we'll all be happy in the end. Now let's go ahead and get into the Randy Orton 09 card. I spoke about the requirements for that in one of the last videos, and I think that that is truly a problem. Now let's go on ahead and talk about what's going on with this Persona card. It is not currently available across all modes like this Roman Reigns Persona card is. Lots of people spent their money, lots of people got all the cards needed, and it was some hefty requirements, and they still can't play with Randy across all modes. Now my guess is it'll probably be patched in with this new huge update that we are getting, where the NXT Championship was teased and the main event arena was teased, and I'm hoping that we do see that by the end of this week. But this Randy Orton 09 card, again, it is really cool that it's in there. The requirements were hefty though, and it's still not available. Now that leaves a bad taste in players' mouth, because now we're looking at a card that we had to spend money for that is not available to play after you decide to unlock the card. And yes, I unlocked the card, so I can speak for us in this regard. This needs to be addressed ASAP. Now in this patch, I really hope that a lot of things are addressed, and this is the biggest patch yet, because right now it looks like it's a really big patch coming to 2K, but we really need to see a lot of these things improved. I played someone in my faction, man, that I was losing my complete mind. This guy just kept chopping me, and it turns out that it is a problem online for gameplay, but I do think it's going to be fixed, and hopefully it is fixed extra soon, because it is something that's been brought to the developers' attention. But I just had to go on ahead and put this out and see, are you guys experiencing these online players? Because this was insane. I couldn't reverse the chop, I couldn't do anything. It was just a crazy time in my faction, man. And personally, I've been enjoying the mode. I love the fact that we're getting free locker codes. I like the fact that we're actually getting things to do. They went ahead and updated faction wars as well. They're just keeping the mode well polished. If you guys did not know, the next world tour is going to be Japan, and actually that is going to be really cool to see in terms of what personas we can get from there, because they're probably going to bring out wrestlers that we've already seen wrestle in Japan and just have some sort of history out there. So I think that's going to be fun once we get our hands on it, and hopefully it doesn't take too long to come out. If I had to guess, we may get it around WrestleMania. They may do just one big content drop and drop it on us. I am in the middle with my faction right now. I'm having lots of fun with it, but I also see where the greediness can come out in certain things. But I think that we've gotten more stuff for free and just easier than having to spend money already than most years. So hopefully they can continue this trend. But this Randy Orton 09 card definitely needs to be fixed. So has the gameplay needs to be fixed in certain things. And again, we've already gone through a lot of the issues. If you are having some sort of issue, let me know down below. If we don't get a patch this week, I'll put out a video maybe talking about the issues that they need to go on ahead and fix. But thus far, man, I am having lots of fun with this game. The servers can be a little bit, you know, inconsistent, and I'm really wanting to see how that's going to look on the Switch, if there is an online mode on there. So that's going to be interesting to see as well. I think that right now the future is looking good. They're going to another console, which means more sales, hopefully more money for them to invest into their resources, and hopefully we get this game on current gen really soon, because they need to go on ahead and just drop this from last gen and just continue pushing the game forward. Just my 2 cents though, man. Let me know down below what you guys think. Hope you guys enjoy the Persona card, all that. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna catch y'all. Peace.